having that title of author is just so great. But writing a book in the beginning seems a difficult task. But here I'm going to break it down for you and give some real life advice for you, just like an elder sister giving it to younger ones. By the way, I'm author of two books. First is Proof to Freelancer and the other one is The Days of No Worries. This is book about freelancing and everything. And here I'm going to share my tips and tricks about first time authors. First of all, first step, first advice is to be confident. Okay, have faith in yourself. It is your first time and first times are not easy. Okay, you have to gather the courage. You need to be confident on yourself, your skills, your abilities, and on the God, and I'm sure that you will make it. Be confident, take it easy, take your time. Yes, there would be new processes like publishing your book, getting copyright. There would be so much information on internet and you would be confused. Okay, what I have to look for and what not. Okay, you would be confused, but take your time, be patient, keep up your spirits high, be confident about yourself, and you will make it as an author. Okay, so it's not that complicated. Just be confident of yourself, take advices from the people who have did that. Okay, be willing to learn, be willing to accept, unlearn and reject the things which are not suitable for you. Be confident in yourself, take your time. This is the first and the foremost thing that you need to accept, and you need to be breathe in and breathe out that yes, you are confident on yourself and yes, you will be an author. Okay, your first wouldn't be that good. Your first would be, that could be a blockbuster. I'm not saying like that. It could sell like thousands, lakhs of copies. I'm not saying that. But if your first doesn't, just like mine, that first book didn't sell like any 1,000 or 10,000 of copies, just don't stop. Okay, your firsts are meant to be like a bit kind of failure, but अगर आप first step ही नहीं लोगे, if you wouldn't take that first step, how your hundreds will be successful? Okay, it's a quotation, something like that. Your first would be unsuccessful to make your 100 successful, but still you need to take that first step. First step is crucial. If successful, lots of good wishes and you should work hard to make it successful only. But if does not work as per your expectations, be calm. You are still an author. You can tell that I have published my books. Okay, so be confident of yourself. Just keep that spirit high. First may not perform well, but don't dishearten yourself. Okay, keep on working hard. Now coming to real life advice. Number first is flowchart. While writing a non-fiction book or a novel, start with flowcharts. Make good detailed flowcharts of how your book will flow. Okay, make deep charts, make index, decide the topics you want to write about. At least spend a week brainstorming all this stuff, and if writing a novel, then brainstorm like which character I have to add on at which point of time. At least give a week to brainstorm like which idea is related to which one, and if like in my book there was a topic like cold emailing and it should be related to which chapter, I have to decide like in detail. I have to explain it in 7th chapter or in 2nd chapter. Okay, spend at least week deciding the flow of your book. Okay, and don't worry, there would be additions afterwards also. Don't let it demotivate you. There will be additions, but spend time to have a creative flow of the book so that author feels like yes, they are flowing through the book. There is nothing like they have to worry about. Book is taking it easy. Okay, second tip about writing would be consume content. You can't produce a great product, great piece without consuming content. Okay, consuming content, it is not copying someone. It's just like you are taking the ideas. What you are writing about is also consuming. Like if I have written about freelancing, of course I have consumed content. I have learned about freelancing. I have experienced that. I have tried that. I have practiced that, and then I am writing. Okay, so it's just like consume content, get lots of information, get lots of news, get lots of stuff related to that topic and not related to that topic to seek inspiration from that, and then go and then start writing, not start writing, start consume content also as a part of writing the book. Do it along with, once you think of writing a book, just start consuming content. Your ideas will flow, like it would be a masterpiece. Okay, consuming content is equally important to writing content. Okay, consume content related to your field, not related to your field. Read books that will give you an inspiration, like okay, this author has dealt, like put in this piece of research and written line so much like that, I can also do that. Okay, you get ideas, you get inspiration from consuming content. So consume content. Third tip would be write down. Okay, in the world of technology, we are like, have a Notion, have this app subscription, have this app subscription, and you would be done. Okay, but what I feel is a notebook, a pen, paper is irreplaceable. Okay, keep a short diary with yourself. I would also suggest to make that flow charts on notebook, because I feel like ideas flow more when you are having a pen and notebook in your hand instead of just staring at a screen. Okay, so I guess try out with notebook, write stuff on notebook, make flowcharts on notebook, and keep that little notebook just like I guess this one handy with yourself while you are consuming content and while you are writing your book. This will help to sink in the ideas, and whenever a new thought enters into your mind, you can just write it down and ask like, okay, related with this chapter, and keep a habit of like going through that diary on the daily basis. Okay, next tip is take time. Take your time, but be consistent. Okay, what happens with most of the authors is like, so at the beginning it's like complicated process, like which topics to write, which not to, and all that stuff. It's a bit complicated process, but you take your time, be consistent, let the ideas flow in, let the creativity come in, let the best product come out. Okay, because it's going to reflect you, your identity. Okay, so take your time, take time to research about that, take time to edit that, take time to write that, take time to find the best quotations that suit, best researches that suit. Take time, but be consistent. Your book is just reflection of you. Okay, so take time, but be consistent. Okay, and write your book. It is your masterpiece, it is your legacy. Book is a legacy, of course, and that's why you all want to write books. Okay, so book is a legacy, man. So take your time, be consistent. And how to be consistent, I have a separate video on my channel, so make sure to check that out about how to be consistent as a writer. And yes, these are the advices from a two-time author to a newbie. And trust me, writing a book is not difficult, it's not complicated. You just need consistency and you will be able to do that. Okay, just have your spirits high, just keep on working, and you are going to produce a masterpiece. I have many more videos related to book writing on my channel, so make sure to check them out. This is Sameeksha Juneja signing off.